Guys, so welcome to another video, and today I want to bring up the issue vegan gains versus durian rider and the issues with Rotil 4. I have been pretty much following Rotil 4 for the last 6 years, and I think that Rotil 4 can work, but you need to make some changes that are not really stressed out in the community. So many people are following freely or durian rider and are experiencing like health issues or weight gain, things like that. And instead of making some little changes and making Rotil 4 work, they just go off the Rotil 4 and follow the total opposite. So Rotil 4 is an amazing program where you eat like your fruits for breakfast and lunch, and then for dinner you eat your cooked carbohydrates like potatoes, rice, steamed vegetables, pasta, things like that. So I never actually lost any weight on Rotil 4. I was always 86 kilos until recently, and I'm still following it. I'm still following Rotil 4, but I made a few changes that need to be stressed out. So even though it sounds simple, eat unlimited calories from your favorite carbohydrate sources, whole foods, it's still, people can go wrong in Rotil 4 in many ways. Number one mistake that I did and many people do are that they are trying to like pretty much eat all day, graze throughout the all day, and they feel like they're getting undercarb if they don't eat for 1 hour. So I was pretty much eating all day, just smashing in the calories, drinking the juices and stuff, and I never had the opportunity for my body to really digest the food I was eating before, and I ended up grazing all day, which also fucked up my teeth. Second biggest mistake that Rotil 4ers do is that they're trying to focus too much on being Rotil 4, and they're thinking that they have to be like Sugartil 4, especially during other promotes. So you end up eating things like juices with added sugar in it, or sugar water, or even things like Sprite, thinking that that's the second best option if you can't get the right fruit. I remember ending up with drinking like 3 liters of juice throughout the day, and by the time of the dinner I was so spaced out and hungry and ravenous for some cooked food. It was not good. Much better off eating whole foods, carbs like potatoes or rice with steamed vegetables, pasta for lunch, things like that, instead of just drinking juices, sugar water and fizzy drinks. And the third biggest mistake that the Rotil 4ers do is that they see durian rider freely, eating out at restaurant, or eating things like donuts or Cliff Bars, or eating durian rider drinking Sprite, things like that, and they would actually like eat that all day thinking that's a health food. And I think this is durian rider freely's responsibility to point out that having a vegan pizza or having a vegan curry in restaurant in Chiang Mai, you should have it maybe once a month or not on a regular basis. But me and Sanya also ended up eating these vegan restaurants almost every day for dinner and sometimes for lunch. And it's a great backup plan if you're traveling. You can't get anything, but it's not really sustainable. Over time you of course end up with some problems because these dishes contain lots of oil. So I believe that this is especially durian rider's responsibility to stop promoting these vegan restaurants and start promoting things like whole foods and cooking your food at home, things like that vegan couple is doing. Stress out that these foods should be only eaten on occasions. So to most people this thing seems like a common sense, but to some people, especially newbies, these simple tips might help because they might be doing it like I was doing it, and you can run into problems like with your teeth or weight gain, not feeling good, things like that. So another problem is with cycling. So durian rider and freely are cycling up Doi Tap every day, and of course you're gonna lose weight on any diet you follow doing that kind of training. I believe that if you eat a healthy diet, of course it's not healthy to sit around at home, but it's also not good to, it's a recipe for burnout if you tell newbies to ride up Doi Tap every day. It's even hard for hardcore cyclists, don't do that. And of course you're gonna lose weight, but it's not sustainable. If weight loss is your only motivation to get up Doi Tap, you're not gonna be able to sustain it for a long term. You really wanna pick activity that you like. If it's hiking in the woods, if it's swimming, mountain biking, cycling, whatever. Move your body, that lymphatic system. It doesn't have to be a hardcore activity like going up those steps. Just eat until you're satisfied. You don't have to like push in the calories if you don't feel like it. And focus on breakfast, lunch and dinner. Don't graze throughout the day. So road till 4, I'm not saying it's a bad lifestyle, but Durant really should clarify and point out these mistakes that people can make. And especially Durant should stop promoting Sprite so much and start promoting whole foods instead. I get that he wants to promote like backup plans when you are out there riding, but you know, like you can always make it work. You can, if you are even cycling touring, you can bring your cooking stove and cook your whole foods that way, and you won't run into much problems. Let me know what you think. Is road till 4 a great idea? I think it's fantastic. Even all raw is fantastic if you can do that. Eating all raw, but in this world, what we should focus on is whole foods, high carb, low fat, plant-based diet. So if you can't get your fruit, don't be afraid to eat your potatoes or sweet potatoes primarily. Much better than to drink fucking sugar water instead of your steamed potatoes. Thanks for watching.